In this video, we're going to break down vShred, one of the biggest all-time fitness brands on the internet, and possibly the #1 spender when it comes to ad spend on a monthly basis. Let's go take a look. So right now, this is just one example of how much they're spending on YouTube ads. This is one video, and I'm using a tool called VidTal to basically do some research on it. And that is what we see. What do we see right there is over $1 million ad spend. That's right. On this one video ad, they have a lot of more. They have a lot more, especially on Facebook. This one video ad, click on this. This is how many views? 22 million views and counting. So this is a new ad as of September 1st. It's currently being run right now. And I do like this ad. The way it's set up is interesting. It's he's not using the full screen on YouTube. He's just using it as like a Snapchat, almost like a Snapchat filter here. What I do like about this video ad here at the end is the 30-second quiz. I do like this. So he's not selling anything. He's not even getting email addresses. I think this is really smart. This is something that Ty Lopez does. I'm not sure how good it is for Ty versus getting email addresses. But now in 2021, as email is not as important, we still, for example, on a recent campaign, it's 60% of our sales is coming in through email. However, it's not as important as it used to be, where I would get all of my sales through email and people would not use social media. So now it's think about how people consume content. It's a lot of time on social media, and less time on email. Email is kind of formal, kind of old school now. But yeah, this is a way to do it. So he's sending people to a quiz on vShred here, and then they get a specific personal made video. So they're saying, are you what goal are you looking for? And then it puts them into a specific bracket. So instead of doing like a survey via email, and you're checking your phone, and then you're going to email, and then you're clicking here, and there's so many steps. If you want to have success with ads, vShred does it right. He makes it super simple. So you're already on the phone, you're already clicking through the survey, right? And you just put in all these stats on the phone. So you're not changing screens. You're not doing so many different steps. Best description of you, I'm looking to do XYZ, and it gets you to the custom video. So this is, I don't know how long. Let's find out. So I'm using a video player, a plugin, where I can speed this up as much as possible. However, I don't think I can mute it. We'll see how long it is. We'll play it in super fast mode. Really clean VSL here. Probably showing some before and after pictures at some point. This is pretty long, even at 5 times speed. So here we go. At a certain point in the video, it automatically starts showing you the sales letter. So now you can see the full sales letter here. We're looking for the offer. Everything for just $57. Now these guys have tested a lot. And what I recommend with clients is a way to get people in and get their customer information, because this is what Amazon's done to get the most sales and become the biggest company in the world. They have more credit cards on file than everybody else. So in your niche, and you're like wherever you're specifically in, you need to dial it in and get the most credit cards on file in your niche, essentially, if you want to become the biggest. Now, this is what they're trying to do. They're trying to grab your credit card information and sell a decent sized package for 57. So this bundle, ripped in 90 days, 6-pack shred, recipe guide, big arms program, free supplement guide. So the supplement guide is most likely a guide, but with their affiliate links attached to buying their supplements. So it's basically an upsell included. So they're not doing this in a way it doesn't make any sense. Everything is planned in this bundle. So the bundle, I do like it. $57, not bad. If I go back here, can I see? So yeah, there does take some work to do this, but the results, you see it's custom, right? So they're tracking everything. You can see here in the URL, condition, male, skinny, fat, segment 1, gender male, age 25. So if you want to have success at this level, if you're spending over $1 million or you plan to, you have to track every aspect of a funnel. And these guys do it great. Need to contact them. I need to input my information here. Doom. So what I do like about vShred is their sales process, the fact that they don't get email addresses, that they're literally going for contact information only if people buy. So they have a buyer's list. A buyer's list is 20 times more effective than a a prospect list or a lead list. So you have lead list. It's worth about $4 per lead, and then you have a customer list right here, 20 times more. So that $4 per lead that is worth, the buyer's list is most likely worth about $80. And that probably adds up. So they might spend $4 to get a lead through an email, but here they might spend $80 to acquire a $57 customer. But they know that the lifetime value of that customer is $80. So if they do a good job at upselling, they'll most likely buy something else from them eventually, supplement, whatever it is. So they might have a customer for life and might turn into $1,000 that they spend over the lifetime of vShred. Or they might get this $57 one-time payment and then ask for a refund. But statistically, on average, if they have this set offer, this is called their loss leader. So they're most likely spending somewhere around $50-$60 to acquire a customer. That's right. They could be losing money to get the sale. It's a very, very likely scenario. In fact, most top advertisers would say that's a good deal. And so if you're looking to advertise and looking to get that type of numbers and you're seeing vShred as a possible model, it's a good place to start, but realize that long term, yeah, you might want to shave off a couple dollars here and there, but long term, be willing to pay more per customer than it costs, right? So 57 is a good price point. I think it's a really good price point for a loss leader. I do recommend anything usually around $30 to $99, preferably somewhere around that $50 price point is a really good price, US based, USD, that people will usually convert at a pretty solid base. I personally have tested everything, but I found out that people buy if it's $50 just as much as if it's $30. So you're actually getting the same conversions percentage, but that extra bump in $20 makes a huge difference when it comes to your numbers at the end of the month for profitability. So that is their main ad here. They have this one as well, the same one actually. Go back to vShred here. I'm going to swipe and save that. So they start off with saying, running on the treadmill 7 days a week doesn't work. Right? You got to grab their attention. And then what they're doing is they're selling the quiz. They're not selling supplements. They're not selling a 6-pack workout plan. They are literally just selling a quiz. Take a quiz. I don't want your email. I don't want anything. Just take the quiz. Find out what's wrong with you. Like, what's your body type? This is a really good aspect of this model. I like the quiz model and I do recommend it. In fact, I would love to start testing it on my own funnel. So for example, when we are doing YouTube ads, we can say, take this quiz. Are you currently running advertising in your business? If so, how much? And then ask questions that are relevant. So it's not like a random quiz. It's specifically set up to get the right audience and then the right message for the right audience. So you might have different segments of your audience. You might have different customers. You might have different customer avatars. You might have 4 different types, male, female, That starts off, right? Then they ask what? You go back to the quiz again. It's very specific on how they do it, right? Why are they asking these questions? Female or male? So they're segmenting that. They're asking the age group. So if you're coming in from a YouTube ad, they're targeting specific age groups, and then they're lining that up with their data afterwards. I don't think the height, weight matters that much. They don't really care about that. And I don't think they really care about this much, but they're looking for what best describes you. So they have 4 different BSLs, basically. I can't get bigger. I'm skinny fat. I'm happy with my body. I'm not happy with my body. Let's click on a different one here. See if it gives us a different result. So yeah, it's a different intro, but thousands of guys. Here, the last step here is the customization. They're only showing men. And yeah, it's so I think only the first couple minutes of the video are different, maybe some other parts of the video. But what's interesting is the product itself is just a little bit different as well. It's basically just a different name, a little bit of a different program. Really same price point, everything else is the same. So they really have a customized model, which is, pretty good. And I think they could even up it again. I think they could definitely up their game again in the future and provide more value and even a more customized uh, experience for their market. So I think overall, this is the go-to when it comes to looking at seeing what's working right now in the fitness industry as far as running advertising. And these vShred guys, you can find them on Facebook as well. You can run a search on there and then find out what ads they're running. So you just go over here and find their fan page and take a look at some of the stuff they're doing on their ads there. But that would be a whole nother video because they have literally like 1,000+ ads. They see what's working on Facebook ads and YouTube ads specifically by just finding out who's running the most money in your niche. And there's a couple ways of doing that. And then seeing why it works for them and not copying it, but using this as a model and asking, why does it work? What's their funnel look like? What's my product line look like? Should I do something similar to this? I use it for inspiration, not for copying. Never copy any marketer because although it's a compliment for them, you're hurting yourself because you cannot copy someone that's spending millions of dollars in advertising and expect the same results, right? People have already seen this ad so many times. So if you're just a copycat, you're not going to get nearly the same results or do nearly as well as the original. So, for example, there is this guy, Kinobody. Kinobody did a spoof off of Here in My Garage, Tai Lopez video, and I really don't think it did as well as the original. So, yeah, you might get some inspiration from it, but do not copy. If you want some more help and you're looking for like one-on-one help or to work with our agency, we specialize with consulting as well as doing it for you. So helping you build out your team on marketing and advertising. We have media buyers, we have salespeople, we have video editors, as well as video creation team, copywriters, anyone that could help grow your business. If you want to launch a $1 million ad campaign and really grow your brand and grow your business, even it's direct sales, whether it's fitness or dating or make money online or some kind of course that you're selling, then we're actually probably the perfect fit for you. That's what we specialize in. If you want to go ahead and apply, you can sign up at our website, ryanshaw.me, and get a free consultation. And this video is specifically, all about the fitness niche. And then our next one, this will be a series, but this kind of concludes our part 1, just part 1 of vShred. We'll make a part 2 where we discuss and look at their Facebook ads. So stay tuned for the next video, and this will be just one in a many long series. So, see you guys.